sulfur is disinfects and so it eliminates bacteria in at many stages. You could use sulfur on grapes, for example, if they're moldy and you don't like volatile acidity and bacteria to initiate before the yeast strains start. It's to keep the wines, let's say, healthy in vinification, and in bottling it would be to for the wines to be able to ship more easily. To if you have residual sugar, for example, in the wine, and for the wines not to re-ferment in the bottle. So there's many technical reasons for using sulfur, and for me personally, I do not want to use sulfur because sulfur, and that is from a wine passionate point of view, puts the wine, I call this, on rails. And it is true, they're linear, they're fine, but let's never forget that sulfur, let's say, disinfects, but it stabilizes the wine. And as you know, stabilizing a wine is putting a wine in some ways in prison. And so the wines will be perfectly, let's say, linear, there are the aromas, but will never have the same development in the glass. A wine made without any sulfur added, from vinification up to bottling, has an incredible change in aromas. And the most beautiful thing for me as a wine and a passionate person is when we were tasting Burgundy, and then or Barolos, is this change in aromatics, and the choice for not using sulfur is exactly that. Is that I want to express to the maximum the territory, and so putting something in my wine will either cover up or push something else out, inevitably and physically also. So the reason for not using sulfur is not only let's say, a health issue and avoiding a headache. And there are people who get reactions to the use of sulfur, but it's also a matter of trying to find with that technique, because for me it's a technique, it's not a philosophical issue. Not using sulfur allows me to, I think, obtain more precision for that territory. In our be getting out of the summer nearly suffocated and strangled, and so you don't have that